Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I want to talk about XRP. How high could we go tomorrow with the pump and hold group looking to send XRP parabolic? We're going to break it down. Also want to talk about Visa adding crypto to its payments network, India, another bipolar move of banning crypto, and we're going to talk about Bitcoin and Mark Cuban. So guys, before we break it down, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, friendly reminder, I will be interviewing Joseph Hall, a former SEC official. He works at a law firm now and he weighed in on the Ripple SEC lawsuit. The article was titled Ripple Token Case Highlights Need for SEC Clarity on Crypto. I am interviewing him this week, so be sure to hit that notification bell, guys, so you get alerted when the video goes live. You don't want to miss this interview. You're going to hear from someone who was at the SEC. So very big interview there. So guys, XRP over 46 cents, currently at up 14% from a 24-hour perspective. Up 68% from a 7-day perspective. Pumping really hard. Look at this huge green candle right here. And it looks like we can continue this bullish momentum. So why is this happening? Well, there is a pump and hold XRP group, which is emulating what the Wall Street Bets Redditors have done for GameStop, and they're trying to do this for XRP. Essentially, they're trying to pump XRP as high as possible tomorrow, February 1st, and let's see how high we go. We could actually hit $1 and possibly higher. It's really to be seen, right? I wouldn't put a cap on it. Now, some people are like, pump it to $300. I'm like, okay, that's unrealistic, right? But honestly, between $1 to $3 and possibly $5, it's realistic when you think about XRP, how big the community is, and crypto is global, right? The Asian markets, they really love XRP. So honestly, we could see some pretty big pumps here. And I'm not saying that to create hyperbole or FOMO for you guys, because I also want to let you know the risks that's coming with this. I'm personally not participating. I'm not a big fan of this pump and hold group, but I'm not mad at it. As an XRP holder, I love seeing the price go up. So I am not against the pump and hold group, but I'm also not endorsing it. I hope you understand my stance. I'm neutral. I'm a neutral party here. I'm just a stand. I'm watching from the sidelines here, right? As the price goes up. But I will warn you guys, anything that pumps like this could potentially see a big dump in correction. So be careful, do your research, know what your risk level is if you're participating. Once again, I'm not angry at you if you're participating. It's not my cup of tea. I'm just stating that. But I don't hate it and I'm not against it. So guys, we could potentially go very high, but we'll see. Maybe a realistic price point, honestly, is $1, right? I think honestly, $1, given that we hit 70 cents just months ago. And of course, the idiot Jay Clayton, we saw what he did and then we tanked, right? But we're working our way back. If we can head up to a $1, that would be awesome. I'm like I said, I'm not going to complain. And guys, I even weighed in on this on Twitter, and I think many of you agreed with it. I said, I think it would be very interesting if this XRP pump group gets XRP to $1 and over. It would actually help Ripple in the lawsuit, showing that individual crypto investors move the price, not anything that Ripple did. Because remember, the SEC is trying to say that Ripple is responsible for the price of XRP going up and going down. But that's not, in fact, true. Now, some part of that is true because Ripple obviously leverages XRP. But I would say it is not 100% true because XRP can move with Bitcoin and the altcoins, right? The market cycles. I've said it 1,000 times on the channel. Bitcoin is a rising tide that lifts all boats. So Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, everything moves with Bitcoin. However, individual XRP holders or crypto investors or whales can pump XRP. And that has nothing to do with Ripple. And that's what I'm saying here. This shows there is a distinction there between Ripple and XRP. And they don't have 100% control over the price and the value of XRP, right? So I honestly think this could help Ripple's case because you think about the negative news that's out in the market that should be driving fear, not euphoric bullish activity around the price, because there's a lawsuit that could potentially put XRP into or categorize as a security. So I hope you understand the logic there, and it seems like majority of you did. I got like near 1,000 likes on this and 174 retweets. So I don't know, I could be wrong. What do you guys think about this? Definitely let me know. But we shall see how high we go tomorrow, guys. It's to be seen as the Asian markets open up and they wake up, and let's see what happens. I'm gonna be paying close attention to the charts here, and I wouldn't be mad or sad if we hit $1 and then we keep that momentum and potentially go to $3. Anything's possible when you think about what's been happening with the GameStop situation, right? You got this crowdsourced kind of hedge fund, right? A decentralized hedge fund that's happening, and they're able to pump the price here. But remember the risks that come with this, my friends. So moving ahead here, guys, Bitcoin. So Ecoinometrics put together their respective macro level chart. They usually update this every week or a month or so, and this one's from today, January 31st, 2021, essentially saying that Bitcoin is following the shape of the 2017 bull market, but much higher. And if we continue along this path, now that's an if, right? $90,000 in April or May is the target. So that could potentially happen. I've spoken to Dan Moorhead, macro investor, who I've interviewed on my channel here, and he believes Bitcoin could hit $115,000 by August. So we shall see what happens. These things are predictions and not us, or I should say they're probabilities, they're not certainties. So just keep that in mind, but we can certainly expect new all-time highs. And I think $100,000, when you think of the likes of Elon Musk, is going to be putting Bitcoin on his company's treasury reserve, such as Tesla and SpaceX, we could easily see $100,000. The question is, how far higher could we go? Here the Ecoinometrics chart is looking at a $387,000 peak price point, and we shall see. We shall see what happens. So I hold Bitcoin, I hold XRP, I diversify, so I reduce the risk in my portfolio, and if one fails, I'm still making money in another way. And something else that's going to drive the price of Bitcoin up, I mean, just look at this article here. Guys, just step back for a second and look at this article from the New York Times under Your Money with a subheader of Wealth Matters. And here's the headline. As Bitcoin's price surges, affluent investors start to take a look. Cryptocurrencies, originally a way to conduct business outside the financial system, are increasingly seen as an asset akin to private equity or venture capital. How the narrative has changed. It's a complete 180 from years ago. And here's a quote. They want transparency and they want to be able to plan around it. Joel Revel, chief executive of Two Ocean Trust, said of wealthy adopters of cryptocurrencies. So the big money is on its way in. We've been seeing Grayscale has been bringing records amount of money. We've heard about endowments from Ivy League schools like Yale and Harvard. And obviously you got your family offices, your hedge funds and pensions and all that. It's happening. We just got to be patient, right? And these are the things that are going to drive the price up, and retail FOMO is also going to drive it up. I think retail FOMO is the icing on the cake, right? The cake is being baked right now by your affluent and high network and institutional investors, and then the retail comes in, and that's the icing on the cake. And also big time adoption of crypto, right? Here we got to notice that Visa may add cryptocurrency to its payments network, says CEO. The card giant works with wallets and exchanges to enable crypto purchases and could eventually use digital currencies over blockchain in the same way it processes traditional money. Wow, the disruption that's happening, the paradigm shift that's happening, guys, it's pretty amazing. Here, Visa CEO Al Kelly said the payments giant is in a position to make cryptocurrency more safe, useful, and applicable, and may add them to the company's payments network. Speaking on the company's fiscal first quarter 2021 earnings call, Kelly described the cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin as digital gold, which are not used as a form of payment in a significant way at this point. Of course, our strategy here is to work with wallets and exchanges to enable users to purchase these currencies using their Visa credentials or to cash out onto our Visa credential to make a fiat purchase at any of the 70 million merchants where Visa is accepted globally, Kelly said. Guys, that's so bullish, right? And talking about Bitcoin, and obviously they'll add support for many different cryptos, probably like your top 5, top 10, and so forth. So very, very, very bullish, man. These are things that I see and I'm like, wow. We're on the right side of history here. It's like essentially in the 90s being able to being able to buy equity in Bitcoin, Google, Amazon, eBay, and so on and so forth. So very, very awesome. Now, India continues its bipolar move around crypto, always trying to ban, and they're not banning, and this one is banning. It's so ridiculous. They need to get their act together. But this one here is more of a ban around privacy coins. And you guys know how I feel about it. I don't hate privacy coins. I think they're useful. But unfortunately, it puts a target on you because the governments want to do KYC AML. So you got to be careful if you're holding privacy coins. Maybe you just want to hold it. You don't want to use it. But it's everything around privacy coins is going to be tracked. They're going to try to ban it. That's what's coming, in my opinion. So India's proposed crypto ban has investors nervous, may feed anti-Bitcoin narrative. The move is bound to make potential and current investors outside the country uneasy as well. I don't think so. It's just privacy coins. So this is a bit of clickbait here by CoinDesk. I don't think this affects Bitcoin, KYC, AML, privacy coin. This doesn't stop it, right? It's just going to increase adoption of Bitcoin. So I'm not even going to go through all the details here because next week they may change their mind again. They are just all over the place. It's pretty ridiculous, man. I think it's just some parts of the government has an old, outdated way of thinking, while there's other parts like, some of the younger folks in the Supreme Court are more forward thinking. So that's probably what's going on, but it's just so annoying. It's just this back and forth. It's so annoying. Mark Cuban, guys, he's gone full bananas. If you guys may know what I'm talking about here. Well, I shouldn't say full bananas, maybe full Bitcoin. He's given up his bananas for Bitcoin. You guys may recall in 2019, he put out a video saying, I prefer bananas over Bitcoin. But he's now done a 180 full capitulation here, and he said Bitcoin, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, of course, and what comes next, the upside is truly unlimited. So now he's bullish. You can sell anything digital using NFT, says the Dallas Mavericks owner. Virtual Mavs gear, sneakers, art, pictures, videos, experiences, anything our imagination can come up with. So he's looking at it from a business standpoint, how to use crypto. And of course, the Dallas Mavericks accept crypto for their merchandise. You can buy it. So and here's a quote. Watching the cryptos trade, it's exactly like the internet stock bubble. Exactly, Cuban tweeted in January on the heels of Bitcoin's jump to 40K. Many saw the thread as bearish on Bitcoin or even Bitcoin hostile. I don't think so. I think he's right. And I've personally on this channel over the years made the analogy of how this market is very much like the dot-com stocks market, right? In the 90s. Yes, you're going to have your bubbles and your volatility and your speculation bubbles. You can't escape that, especially in a new market, right? But that doesn't mean the technology or the fundamentals or the core mission is not real. It is real, but you're going to have your winners and losers, like you did in the dot-com bubble, right? That doesn't mean something's inherently wrong with it or it's a scam or whatever, right? And remember, every market has bubbles. The stock market, real estate. I mean, so when they say, oh, Bitcoin's a bubble, okay, which market hasn't been in a bubble? Dummy, like, the people who are trying to FUD Bitcoin by saying it's a bubble. Yeah, real estate's been in a bubble. You remember that crash? Yeah, the stock market was in a bubble. You remember that crash multiple times? So you remember, guys, this is why you got to do your own research and understand market cycles. So nevertheless, he's turned bullish. and he will further capitulate. We saw Ray Dalio is starting to capitulate as well. So all of these guys are going to jump in. And I've personally said over the years, watch what they do, not what they say. Many times this is a smoke and mirrors move. They go out, they put a narrative, they get the people to sell off, drop the prices, they take a position, then they come back and flip the script. It's happened so many times. We can see it clearer now because of the internet, because content is archived on the web. You know, before, if it was on radio or TV or even in print, you threw away the newspaper. You didn't see the news or the segment that he was on come up on TV again. And even, radio, you don't hear it again, right? Because maybe it's like a one-time interview. But now if he goes on CNBC and says something negative like Kevin O'Leary did, and 2 years from now, he flips the script, we can all look back and be like, hey, dude, you were just trashing Bitcoin and crypto on TV. And now you're on board? Smoke and mirrors. And guess what? A lot of the hedge funds, a lot of it was talked about recently with the GameStop situation. A lot of them go on CNBC Fast Money. They're in bed with CNBC, and they make up narratives. They say whatever they want, right, to move the market in the direction that fits their narrative, whether they're trying to short or they're trying to long the market. That's why, once again, you have to do your research. Even if you're listening to this video and watching it, wherever it is, podcast, YouTube, you need to do your research and understand the market cycles. Understand where we are in the market cycles. This is so important. We're in a bull market. How long more till the bull market hits its peak, and then we head into a bear market? So you know how to handle things, and obviously you understand the fundamentals. So guys, what do you think? Where could XRP hit? Could we go to $1 and beyond? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Do you agree with me that this is potentially good for Ripple in the lawsuit situation? Leave your thoughts and comments. Hit the thumbs up button. Share this video, and I'll talk to you guys later.